Hey everyone, this will be a different type of video because I don't know. I just woke up and I'm sitting here. I'm thinking, what the hell can I talk about this tiered loot box system? And I'm just appalled by it. And I've been sitting here for probably the last 20 minutes thinking of how to address this whole thing with this loot boxes. It's just so bad. These tiered loot boxes. I feel so unmotivated to play this game. And I really don't want to sit there and promote this most horrible gambling system they have ever introduced. I've been kind of okay with the gambling with this game when it's been the Christmas loot boxes, but the rest of the loot boxes I've been very negative about. But this is icing on the cake. I cannot for the life of me sit here and enjoy this game anymore when this is the way to go forward. This is what they want to do with all this loot boxes and everything. I'm destroyed by it now. I'm not destroyed by it, but I don't want to play. It's my little hot take, by the way, that I have for this whole ordeal. Because I can't sit there and say, hey, you should really buy some boxes and have a 2% chance of maybe getting some new ones. And I've heard, and I've done any like mathematical checkup. I just heard that you have to buy depending on what tanks you have before, if you have any of these tanks, and any of the tanks down here in this loot box alpha. It could be everything from 200 to what was it, up to 2,000 if you're incredibly unlucky. But it's going to be roughly averaging. If you have none of these tanks, it's going to be what, like 1,000 boxes it could be up to 1,000 boxes, and I'm not checked up the price because I'm just gonna tip over then, and I am lost for word. I am not gonna be playing any of these new tanks on the stream in the foreseeable future. Maybe after the event, I probably will play this Raumfalte operation, whatever it's called. I have played it yesterday on stream. Some of these tanks, test them out, and I just felt so unmotivated, so distraught by this tiered loot box system, matryoshka loot box system, you can call it. And I don't know. I don't have much more to say than I'm just so displeased with the whole thing. And I see people also really displeased by it, and they should be. We should be outraged by this. We should not be promoting this type of system. They need to find a completely different monetization system, wargaming. Because this is not gonna hold. I can tell you that much. This is not gonna hold. And this chieftain tank that people have been waiting for 10 years plus that they wanted to play, and it's behind a loot box tank. And then loot boxes, it's a big wall, a big pay gap wall that you have to pay for. Heck, man, I usually sometimes before this I said like, hey, before wargaming went completely over the top when it come to the loot boxes. I was saying, hey, man, you could. It's one of the more expensive free-to-play games out there where you could buy, the top end tier 8 tanks, like a light tank, medium tank, heavy tank, and a tank destroyer, and it would be 30 to 40 euros per piece, so it would be everything from 120 to 150 euros, give or take. No, 100 and quick math, 160, not 150. So 130 to 160 euros, which still is a big, but that's without any discounts, just buying it, and then you would still have like, really good tanks, like 4 of them in each of the classes. Now, How do you like start this game now and want to play it and want to be like, hey, I want to have some new cool things, man? You just gotta chuck out 500 to 700 euros, right? That's what you gotta chuck out to get all of these tanks. Well, not all of this, but some of these tanks. And I really hated that if you just want the new tanks, you're still gonna be able to get some of these tanks. And the AMBT is not a fan favorite. The Jagdtiger prototype is workable, but there's better tank stores out there. T-44-100 has been in the game from the day one, I feel like. And Emil 1951, if you get that in a box, it's like you pull the worst one of the worst, honestly. My god, the T-77 is not a good tank as well. it's a long reload, and you need to have a specific game, and for it to feel even remotely good. Like it's like you pull the. I'm in disbelief that they went with this way. I'm in quite disbelief, and the other thing is that you can also get tier 10s in the boxes as well. So no grinding anymore. It's just buy boxes. I guess if you really want to go, we should just go full gamble mode. You grind your tech 3 tanks, you don't know what you get afterwards, you roll the dice and you see what you get. You grind a Canaver and oops, here's a dice roll. Oh no, you got a Jag Tiger afterwards. Maybe we should just introduce that. Full gambling. Now I can't for the life of me sit there and play this game during this whole event. The only thing I will do, like I said, is to play the what's it called? The other thing. I haven't even checked up what it's called. The operation that we have here now. I'll play that, and I'll maybe play some other things, but I will probably stream other games because this is no. No, this has just been a hot take, and I really dislike this stuff. This is like, it feels like this is the knife that just struck me. It feels like it's just too much. They went above and beyond. No. I mean, I've been so in disbelief, man. I've been joking on stream about them doing exactly this. A loot box inside a loot box. I also heard that they did loot box inside a loot box in World of Warship, and I can't remember what was the other game. But the World of Warship, that's like the testing ground, the proving ground where they test everything. So I guess they have redefined the system, and now we have it here in the World of Tanks as well. No, I'm just, I don't know. That was my hot take. I really, really hate this system. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned.